I have not, Cece. Alright. Has arrived. We all relax until she goes to bed. I wouldn't say 34 minutes, more like an hour. But you know what? I'm running late, so we might as well should get this started. Give me just 1 second. Y'all, I locked myself out of the house. Can y'all believe it? Whew. My keys were on my bed. Alright. Alright, let's get this started. Alright. Oh, that's right. I took all of me off and everything so we could see the code. Hello, hello, hi. Whew. I look toe up from the floor up. Lock picking is a more useful skill. I'm not lock picking my house. I am one of two colored people in my neighborhood. I don't think I can explain why. Yeah, I came home for lunch and changed because I was covered in filth, and I threw my keys on my bed, and then went to work. My other half was home, so I didn't think anything of it. Well, when I got home, my other half wasn't home, and I'm like, ah, shit, I don't have my keys. Either they're on the bed or I left them at work. This is gonna be great, and yeah, it was not great. Oh, whoa, well that music, I don't know why the music paused. This whole time y'all was sitting without any music. I'm so sorry, I was rushing. Look, I did, God, I'm a hot mess. Whew. So how's everybody's Friday going? It's not my Friday, but how's you guys this Friday? I need some water. Oh. Whew. I am pooped already. It's just been a day. I probably should have canceled stream, but I'm hard-headed and I... Oh, there's the Sid cam. Let's see if I can't get his attention. Come on. Wakey, wakey. Not bad. Yeah, exhausted in general. Yep. Hey, are you coming out or what? I see a nose. Yeah, I was just getting your attention, sir. He's looking dead at me like, what? No food? No, no food. Alright, so I got controller support working in the entire menus. It's a little janky, but it's good for good enough for an update to itch, just so there's something more to play. Jank is the name of the game, absolutely. I would show you, but the little one took the controller upstairs to play video games, so... And I don't think this controller actually works. I can plug it up and try. Let's see where... Whew. I heard a thing, but the lights didn't turn on, so I don't think that's working. Why did my music pause again? What is going on with the music? Oh, we've already listened to that. Why? I don't know what's going on with the music. So, there's a couple of things I want to do left before I send this update up. I would like to get health potions. There's a couple of things that have changed. Now we have definitely full screen. Whoops. Where am I? Scene manager. Let's change that from cave to intro. And let's try this again. I fixed the weird bug about half of the picture being actually shown. So I got that started. Let's see. All of the highlights work, and now you can actually, you still can scroll with the directional pad, all of that. So that works. It definitely still works. Feed it before it takes over. Now he gets fed tomorrow. But like, I got all of these working. We changed the control for the enter. If I can get it to go over there, I'm just using, but I have a small bug with this scroll menu. No, it says, no, your intro says, no, the intro, your intro, you need to feed instead of feed in. Oh, what? Does? So now the enter button is the attack. I will go fix that right now. Let's get to my intro. You've been cursed with the beast. You have to feed in. Label. Need to feed. And see, this is it. You're the first person to catch that. You are the first person to catch it. And this has been up since May 17th, something like that. You're the first person to, so thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Most people don't come to Twitch for reading. I completely understand that. So I think that's all good. Credits, that button works, so I can hit enter. Options. Something broke. Something broke. Of course, I just want to show off my game and get something working. There we go. I added a little health indicator and an apple for hunger. I still have to add a way for the player not to just jump over everything. And I'm thinking about putting a little exclamation points over the enemy's head, so you can tell when he's about to attack you. I also have to change the camera view. Woo! He's catching up on me. Oh. Ow. So a little exclamation point. I got rid of the boar that was right here. I found it a lot of difficult to play. A lot of people were complaining about it. And he's gonna fall. That might be a problem later on that I might need to fix. Level design is not completely finished, but it's better. Got rid of a lot of the extra enemies. Woo! And I'm having a problem with enemies falling from up top coming back down to levels. Like here. Oh, I must have got rid of him. Oh, and I died. Of course I did. See, he came from all the way up there. It just hit me. I don't know how to fix that issue. It's probably an issue with edges, not allowing enemies to come off of edges. I've got to fix that. And then I have this issue. I still don't know what that is. It's got to do something with the collisions. But the best part is, all of this still works. And he's not supposed to be there. Where did he come from? Oh, he walks off the edge. I did not know that. I'm going to have to get something for edges so enemies don't walk off of edges. Damn, that's another thing I need to add before I send this up. And then blow. And then of course I added an exit button for there. So there's a couple of things. You know what? Give me 1 second, you guys. I am so sorry. Give me just 1 second. I will be right back. I was just reminded that I need to pay my rent, so I apologize, guys. I am still here. How's everybody? I forgot all about paying my rent. This is going to be awesome. I'm such the adult, you know? You know how I am. Always tired. I feel that. I think the be right back menu is coming in handy. Because I sure as heck forgot to pay my rent. If I can spell. Oh. Alright, there's that one. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Normally I'd have all of this already done, but I locked myself out of the house and literally came running. Started the code before I even realized what I was doing. I mean, started the stream before I realized what all I had to do when I got home. Alright. right. Closing all of this and getting back to you guys. I appreciate you guys' patience. You guys have no idea. I am a horrible, horrible streamer. Forgive me. Let's see. All right. Whew. Thank you guys for your patience. Did Sid really go back inside? No, he didn't. He's just poked his head just barely up. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I can't believe I forgot to pay my rent. It's the 31st. It would have been all bad come tomorrow. All right. Is that everything? Rent, keys, water, stream. I'm good. All right. So let's see about building a potion to add into the game. All right, that works. I auto pay everything so I don't have to remember. Happy early Pride. Wait, Pride is already? Wait, June? Oh my God, it is. Oh God, it is. I gotta decide if I'm going to go to a big city Pride or a small city Pride or just hide during Pride. So, but happy early Pride to all those who celebrate Pride. Oh. So this might sound really weird to you, but I don't like people. I can't stand people. I hide in a medium pride, medium city pride. I don't know, that's still a lot of people. No. Yeah, I get all of my people input that I need right here in all of the streams that I'm a part of. I have myself a community. I feel safe in my nice little home computer. If I never had to go outside of this house, I wouldn't. Like this is my safe space. I just wouldn't. I like it here. I like my partner. I like my partner's kid. I get my kid. What do you mean? Nerd. Well, that's just it. I'm not part of the. I guess I am part of the tech world, but I'm not really. I'm in the mechanic world, and I honestly, I'm also a drag king, so I perform on stage and all of that, and I just I wanna. I don't wanna. All right. In the closet. I have come out of the closet. I used to pretend to be a people person, but it just takes so much energy, and if their energy is off, then my energy is off, and no thank you. I'm just going to stay in my nice little hobbit home, and I won't even say hobbit home. I got a 4-bedroom house. It's just as much as I can stay here, I will. I go to work and then I come home. See, exactly. And I had to people today. I had an elderly woman today or yesterday ask me my pronouns, and I told her I appreciate you asking, but for me it actually doesn't matter as long as you don't call me late for dinner. I've been he, she, just for me personally. I understand the importance of pronouns, but for me personally, I don't care as long as you don't call me late for food. You call me late for food, we'll have a problem. That's it. And she didn't understand it, but the part that went horribly wrong is she's like, what do you mean you don't care about your pronouns? And I was like, hold on. Is this my personal opinion? Today I got hit with a virtual meeting and had to talk. Oh my God, I'd have a aneurysm and a heart attack. 80 college students? Man, after 6 years old, I'm pretty sure I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. But I bet you weren't. All right, so I need an hour long of day to day life. Geez, no, thank you. No, nope. I'm good off of that. I need 15 minutes max, and it ended up being an hour. Nope, 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 nope. Enemies. Nope, nope. Extras. So I was thinking about building it the exact same way as this. And just giving it like a 50% chance of whether I don't know. What did I say on itch? Because I did a devlog, and I might as well see what I wrote. Oops, no, didn't mean to go there. Was that a blinking? Blinking on the. Was there a what? What is that blinking on the snake hedge? Did the snake blink? What happened? Oh, there's a flashing light. I didn't know snakes can blink, or I'm hallucinating. So it could be a reflection off of my computer fans. So I don't think you're hallucinating. It might just be a reflection off the computer fans. Man, if I seen a snake blink, I would have a heart attack. What if it was like the guys from like Men in Black, where they have two sets of eyelids, kind of like goats do, where because goats have two sets of eyelids, and so they blink like us, but then they blink sideways. First time I seen my goat do that, and goat's eyes are already considered scary. I have not been on for 30 minutes. I have already been on for 30 minutes and there's an ad coming. Oh my God, already? How? It was a fast 30 minutes. Probably because I was dealing with Chime. Goat's eyes are so creepy. I can't. See, I don't find goat's eyes creepy until they blink. They blink sideways most of the time. So a front eyelid and a rear eyelid, and no thank you. Alrighty, so we're gonna go to ads, and I'm gonna figure out what the hell did I write that I was gonna do. It's most of the time for me. Yeah, that it's rough. It is definitely rough. It has been a while. Give me Snick. Then you can have. Then you have. You can have X. No. He's hungry. Just be consistent on how you blink, please. Yeah. I don't know why they blink sideways. Because I mean, my my goat Sapphire had eyelashes for days, like she blink in a wind gust. I'm older than you, but talking to those college kids now. Oh, I couldn't do it. You're older than me. How much older? Like, I don't think you're that much older than me. Add controller support. Oh, there we go. See, you're not that much older than me. Although they feel like we're ancient. Yeah, I don't get ads either. Do you have turbo? Because if you get turbo, then. Wait. Then how do you don't have ads? Are you subscribed? Are you subbed or. Oh, you cheat. Good old America. Ads all the time. And the snake's not sad. He's pouting because he's hungry. I feel that. There's like a whole bunch of streamers I want to stream to, and I'm like, I can't. Considering everything, even America would be better right now. Are you sure about that? So, I normally don't talk politics because politics, but like I've got a division of America: Trump supporters and non-Trump supporters, and Trump just got found guilty for something or other, and literally there's this big hash going on while people in Wisconsin don't even have drinking water in their state. I don't understand when there's like starving people in our own country and people are. I note. Sit. Where is over there? Oh. Okay. Okay. You definitely win on that one. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a rougher situation for sure. All right, ads are gonna end in 5 seconds, and we're back. So, let's see. Controller support, there's a little bug with the scroll up, scroll down, icons on the health issues. I need to fix the issue with the camera so you can see the and health potions. All right. So, with that's all going on, yeah, I missed everything. I'd like to I like to pause because I before I started subscribing, when I didn't have money to subscribe, I'd have channels that they wouldn't talk to the community during the ads. They'd continue to just do what they were doing, and it was lots of robotics. And I was taking notes and I was following along, and then an ad would happen, and I'd miss a crucial something or other, and then I'd try to get into the chat and be like, hey, I got caught in ads. Can you go over what happened during the ads? And the guy'd be like, oh, I don't even remember what I said. And no. So I gotta pause for ads. I do a lot of learning in this stream, and if you know, yeah, I mean, we're not talking about the actual project. We're just having a conversation off to the side. So when we hop back in to over here, when ads are over, because I don't want people to have to sub or give me money just to be a part of this. Like, I taught myself through YouTube and reading books. I've got this giant large bookshelf. Like, if I could share my knowledge with somebody, and knowledge should be free. It really should be. And if I could share it, I don't want to have to be like, well, you have to pay me money. That's just nasty feeling. We're in a different generation. Absolutely. Well, I agree with some of it. We are in a decline for teaching ourselves, but at the same time, like, everything's at our fingertips. And you know, when you get everything for free, or excuse me, when some people get everything for free, they don't want it. They don't have anything to bitch about, so they don't want it. And I'm not from there. I can't do it. So I think I'm going to make a duplicate of this scene. Yes, I'm going to duplicate. Alright, I want to duplicate this. You're not gonna let me duplicate? Nope. You're gonna just make me copy. Paste from clipboard. Alright. We're gonna change. We're gonna detach this script. Oh. It's hard to imagine to go back to the early 90s. Oh, I don't think I'd survive the early 90s again. Alright. I wouldn't. I couldn't, and I wouldn't, and I wouldn't want to. Could you imagine going back up to dial-up? I guess, well, early 90s. Early. When did AOL come out? Oh, God, that's terrifying. I don't even think I want to look. Yeah. Oh, late 80s? It came out late 80s? Yeah. Could you imagine going back to dial up AOL? Just think about it. Or having to have two phone lines. Or be a family that can only afford one phone line. My mom has her AOL email too. And 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 my grandmother has her AOL email still. I was like, oh God, you guys, I'm gonna need you to get with the times. And it was, and I'm the only one in my family, at least in Washington State, who is big on computers, and so they hit me up every other day with a, hey, I got an email from this saying I need it. No, don't open nothing. I got a call that I need. Don't do it. Hey, how do I get on my Facebook? Why? Why are you on Facebook? I just want to see what y'all up to. No, Grandma, you don't want to. No, Grandma, you stay in thinking that your grandchildren are wonderful grandchildren. You don't want to get on Facebook and seeing all of us doing all the things that we really shouldn't be put on social media. I miss the days of not having social media. Well, I am definitely not on Facebook because it's so toxic. I actually, if I'm not on Twitch and I'm not on YouTube, I'm not on anything. Uh, sites, go, yep. Like, but could you imagine, like, we were some badass kids 80s, 90s. Like, we were doing things that we had no right doing, but because there was no cameras and no social media, we didn't get caught in most of the shit that we weren't supposed to be doing. I was a little bad kid too. I'm a middle child. I was extra bad. I got the oldest and I had the baby and they were doing their things and parents were too busy with them, so I felt left out. I was bad. And there's no proof. And so my parents think I was just this angel of a child. They knew I was bad. But out of the three, I was the angel. And I'd like to keep it that way. It's okay now. Like, I'm not going to tell any of the stories that I did that they don't already know about. I'm not going to snitch on myself, even though I'm 41 years old. My mom still uses that line. I brought you into this world. I can take you out. I'm 40. This woman, I can't cuss. She still cards me when I drink. No, thank you. Yeah, the good old times. See, you know what I'm talking about. And there was no cameras. Like, could you imagine being out when sun is up to when the sun when the street lights come on? You had to be in the house or on the front porch when the street light in front of your house came on. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, we're sounding like some old people. Well, I'm gonna go Godot because oh God, I'm old. What skibbity? Riz? I know what Riz is, but what's the skibbity or something? What is that? Skibbity? What the hell? Oh, well, being out after dark is terrible. Well, being out after dark in Mobile, Alabama, with this skin tone is a horrible idea. I couldn't even begin to explain to you. Okay. Damn. Mobile, Alabama. Yes, sir. God, that place is terrifying after dark. I mean, it's terrifying during the daytime. Well, in my teenage years, I moved up to Washington. I lived on in Tacoma. And or we like to call it Compton because back in the day it was just Washington's version of Compton. And we lived in lots of different places, but like Hilltop and places like that. It was military child, and the my dad retired in 97, 98, maybe 96, because that's when we moved up to Washington. And I hated every second because these Yankees up here, they did the food, they unsweetened iced tea. What is that? What is unsweetened iced tea? I had to look. You got me over here sounding like an old biddy, just bitching about unsweetened iced tea. And these young folks today. Yes, I'm still in Washington. I tried moving back, and let's just say I grabbed common sense when we moved up here, and when I moved back, I realized how uneducated I was down there, and I moved back here. What? Oh, I was bitching about unsweetened iced tea. Well, are you moving to Seattle or Seattle around, like around Seattle? Because if you're moving to Seattle, I would tell you don't. Yes. Yes, sweet tea is a thing, a whole thing in the South. Like, and we don't know to ask. Okay, because I would tell you don't move to Seattle in the city. Get somewhere around it. But be careful where you pick around it, because there's a lot of places that, let's see, I know a lot of my friends from New York, they don't carry a gun. They don't need to carry a gun. They feel safe. And then when they come to Seattle, they carry a gun, because Seattle, we got some crazies in that city. Like, and it's for no reason. Like, there's something about Seattle. Like, even I, who live in Washington, when I hear I have to go to Seattle, I'm like, all right, I got my 9. All right, do I got a pocket knife? What all can I leave home? Like, Seattle, yeah. Also, yeah, and the cost of living up here is ridiculous. Like, I found a really good spot here in Tacoma, 4-bedroom, 3-bath house for 28. But studios, oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I really understand. South of the border of Arizona, yeah. They just stared at him like, no, you need to see, because a Korean barbecue place will fool you, because is it green tea, is it an Asian style tea, or is it sweet tea, unsweetened tea? I could see why he would ask what kind of tea it is, because you got to know. And being from Canada, they do tea like big time. I'm just, there's only one sweet tea in the South. Yes, you're right. That is. Oh, he didn't know there was sweet tea? Oh. You know, the tea that you can literally drop a spoon in and it stands straight up. Oh, if I didn't have the sugars, I know how I got the sugars. Excuse me, not the sugars. Diabetes. If I wasn't trying to get my diabetes under control, I miss me a good old sweet tea. I can't believe I called it the sugars. Just talking, it's getting the southern in me. All right. I'm getting a lot of nothing done, but I appreciate this conversation. This has been the best conversation I've had all day. So, see, you trying to get away from the sugars too. The sugars kill you. So I'm right there with you. I had to. It's to the point where if it isn't like a green tea or an herbal tea, I won't drink it. What's the portion? Like half and half? Half and half what? Half tea, half sugar? No. That ain't good. That ain't good sweet tea. So how you make your sweet tea is you get a whole bunch of bags of either, let's see. My grandma made it with Lipton, but that ain't the correct way. But a whole bunch of bags of just God, what is the black tea? Okay? You let it steep in the water for a good while till it's all nice and dark. And then you just take the bag of sugar. Yes, you take the bag of sugar and you just start pouring until the ancestors of your family go, okay, sugar, that's enough. But you pour it until they tell you like hit you in the back of the head, or you feel a touch or something. But you just sit there and pour. Sometimes there's so much sugar that you can stir it and leave it alone, and the spoon will stand straight up and just wow. Rockin' tea with about 8 cups of sugar. 8 cubes of sugar, excuse me. Like 3 cups worth. I did switch to honey when we moved up to Washington. In the Rubbermaid gallon. Yeah, don't go to the South. There's a reason why we call it the sugars, and most of us have really bad teeth. It's because literally all the sugar. Like, I mean, if you don't stir it all in, there should be at least that much sugar at the bottom. The old Rubbermaid gallon. Oh, God, I miss sweet tea. It's not meth, it's sweet tea. We act like it's meth. Don't fuck with our sweet tea. Florida is an outline. See, North Florida still counts. It's except for like the Panhandle, that little bit that's like right underneath Alabama, but Alabama refuses to take it because those people are crazy. And then when you start getting towards right outside of Jacksonville, God, like I was so country. Apparently, it didn't like redneck. Redneck is definitely permitted because I would consider myself a redneck. Like, I learned how to play dueling banjos on a banjo when I was a kid. You know, ding 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 ding. Deliverance. That was a terrifying movie, but that's the South. Oh. Oh, that's right. During fertile, see, we don't even have like seasons as in like weather. We have seasons for like what's going on in the community. We have fertilizer season, we have hunting season. We have don't leave your house season. And then we have certain kind of bug seasons. Because we got like the hissing cockroaches that actually fly and they're like this fucking long and have hair. We got yellow fly season. We got cockroach season. Jeez. Fertilizer season. God, I miss home, but at the same time, I don't miss home. Because I don't think I can make it down south. I got a mouth of somebody from up north now. Yep. Hold on just 1 second. I think the love of my life has just come home and I need kisses. I'll be right back.
Spend an hour there, didn't get shit done. No, I gotta call tech support. I got tired of waiting. It's almost fucking 7 o'clock, and I gotta make dinner. So, like, I was out of time for it. And the wash still doesn't work.
Howdy, hi, I am back. Alright, maybe I should get some work done. We talking about good old times. Alright, so we're gonna have the potion drop. And then we need to, I'm going to bring the food drop. We're going to make a script, but we're going to copy all of this script and then just change everything. Wait, before I do that, I might need to see how they are implemented in the death state. Yes, okay. To disappear, drop food. I can change this to 50-50%. My hometown now. It's sad. Two of my brothers ruined their lives with it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if this is gonna work. Because I'd have to do it. It's a drop food. Let's see what kind of uh I am very sad to hear that as well. Okay, so we'll have that. We need to drop that. Okay, so we're bringing in our food drop scene. Do the checks. Delay. And so we'll need to drop food, but I will need to make a function called we're gonna do drop potion. All right. Absolutely. I completely. That is definitely why we are reminiscing about all the dumb things. We didn't have drugs like that. I mean, I don't think drugs were as easily accessible back when we were kids. Alcohol was. We always had that one old cat hanging on the corner that was a heroin addict, but he was chill. Really? It was for you? Damn, it wasn't for me. Alcohol was really easy. Oh, your parents were hippies? Then I can understand that. Okay, so we're gonna do var drop equal potion drop. It's not capitalized, is it? It is capitalized. I cannot type right now. Well, there was plenty of moonshine. Let's see. So I'm literally hoping that the food drop and the food portion can be the exact same thing. It probably won't work, but we're gonna try it because I'm pretty sure it should work that way. Portion drop preload. I'm really upset about that. Oh. I guess I gotta put preload. I'm gonna have to do the exact same here for the food drop. I mean, for the potion drop, but I'm gonna change this to 50. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Chance for food drop. I gotta find that as well. Control F. Two matches. Oh, I gotta change that too. Are you organizing code? I am trying to add the ability of potions to uh, for the player with the enemy death state, so you'll get a 50-50 chance of getting potions or food. Oh, how am I organizing? I misread all of that. I apologize. My organizing of my code. How am I doing that? Well, uh, of course, we're using folders and more folders, which can help you answer your own questions, like their drop chances. Yeah, that's. I just noticed the chances for drop and below, so I checked to see if there was another chances for drop, and that's where it sent me here. So I'm gonna have to change that to 50 and add an export range. I'm gonna have to add a whole nother line number 6, but for potions. Like where the drop chance. Right now, I'm just doing it in the export. I know there's probably a better way, but I don't know it yet. So I wonder, since it's an export range, can I change the that's food value, chances for food. I could probably change it here. You could basically put all potion properties in a single file in class, and another method to have all your drops table in a single dictionary with lookups. Oh, that is definitely a good way to do it. See, here's the thing. I don't know if I like the enemies dropping the potions, the health potions. I think there should be a different way to get the health potions. Because eventually I wanted to get chests in here. But I gotta find a way for the player to get health currently. Like, it's subject to change. Because I don't like the idea of the enemies, a 50-50 chance of you dropping a potion or not for the actual game. Like, in your quest, I want a chest where you can get weapons upgrades or health potions or all of that. I want eventually an inventory, eating flesh, fallen. See, eating the flesh of the fallen, you're kind of already doing that. It's the sick twist. Do you know the sick twist of this game? Because I can show you real quick. It's almost a 6:30 in the morning. Oh, yes, go to bed. Yes, go to bed, go to bed. I have too many errors to actually show you. Good night, Yag. I shall see you later. So all of the boars used to be people, but you don't find out about that until much later in the game. That's a little sick twist between the few of y'all that are here. So you are technically already eating the fallen comrades. They have been cursed and they didn't eat enough to keep themselves from turning into a boar themselves. Yeah. 3 streams ago. Nice. So I don't know if using like it sounds like a cop out to have a 50-50 chance if you're going to get a a health potion and from a drop from something that you're supposed to eat to keep your hunger down. Like, that makes it a little bit more difficult. Yeah, don't make it 50-50 for sure. But I gotta find a way to enter health potions into this update. So when more like a 1%, absolutely. But I've got to find a way to enter in health for this update because it's much harder than the last update, and there's no health. I mean, eventually there's going to be an inventory and you can buy health potions and things like that. But I've got to find something just for this update because it's harder. And if you're like me, you are shit at video games. You're going to get frustrated and just die. And okay, were you keeping player stats? Eventually, yes. So the whole concept of this idea is like a Zelda Metrovania with quests.
Like, it's mutating.
So I kind of want to bring in together all of the games that I kind of like the classic Castlevania. Let's take a look at your code. I can guide you a little with a bit of some design stuff, unless you prefer not. Hey, honestly, I'll take all the help I can get because this was supposed to be a little bitty game, and scope creep kicked in, and I think I didn't understand the meaning of a little game, and so scope creep wasn't there. But now that I want to finish it, so what would you like to take a look at? Because I don't have any player stats yet, because that's coming the next update. Like, I don't have sword upgrades, none of that. Oh, any design doc? I do not have a design doc. I started one. That's... I started one to try to help, but I didn't get very far. Yes, that's where I started. I joined his community in October. I tried to do a his game jam, and so I used the game design doc that he has on his develop dot games. Is it develop dot games? Yeah, I think it's develop dot games. I think with as much information as I have, that making a design doc would be a little easier going now than when I first started. But because I've never... Sorry to butt in, but you have design creep. You project managed software. Well, yes, absolutely. It's not really scope creep. It's... So this was supposed to be a very small game jam game. I come from the world of robotics, and I needed to take a break. So I joined Pirate Software's game jam, and we got A level done between the 5 of us. There was just lots of miscommunication. I wanted to continue it because I needed a break. I joined Jackie Code's Game Jam, started The Beast Within. I had this whole grand idea, which it's, but it wasn't small. So in the robotics, I've never built anything small. Like my first robot that I built was a robotic car that drove itself. Like it never starts small. So I don't understand the meaning of a small game, but I have this grand, and this is the only game idea I've ever come up with my entire life. Like, if I was gonna make any video game, what would it be? I just happened to think of this because of the Beast Within, uh, what is it? Theme. And so now I'm realizing that it's not small, and how do I make it and all of that. I went from C++ and C to this. And so it's not really a scope creep. It's just, it was bigger in my head than what it should have been. Like, I haven't added anything new. Like, I want inventory. I need health potions. It's a Metrovania slash Zelda game, so it's got quests and things like that. And just, how do I implement it? To break it into smaller pieces, do tiny game based on each piece. That way you can practice and figure out what works and what doesn't. Where were you when I started this? I needed that information. I needed that information a while ago, man. Cause I was in Thor's stream. I was in Thor's stream. I talked to Thor, and he found out that I was building robots in Tacoma, and now he's moving. Yeah. It was funny. I actually seen him at a store, and I was like, to my girlfriend, I was like, psst, 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 it's Thor. Oh my god. I mentioned I use Jira to manage my goals. It's really easy, useful, keeps the same. I've been coding my life. It's a lot that comes up with experience as well. However, C++ in your bag. If you look into Unreal, I would look into Unreal, but I am a, okay, I'm gonna say this and there's a however. I love the idea of open source and free. I believe knowledge and the ability to learn is free. I use a lot, but it has a and it is free, or is it open source? Because that's, and then I got into Godot because it was open source as well. Yeah, and I'm a Linux person, and that's the whole point of Linux. It's open source, and you can do what you will with it, and I love that. And then I had to get a Windows computer because Linux and Fusion 360 doesn't work. Yeah. It's free, but it's not open source. And that was the catch up. It was and so I went to Godot, and mind you, I also use Python for a lot of my code for my robotics. Yeah, Fusion 360 and Linux do not get along. And so I needed it for my robotics. I need to learn CAD, and so I bit the bullet and learning all this. Do you have any character systems built? I have a player state machine. And GD script is mostly Python. Exactly. So if I've got, a Raspberry Pi 4 and Raspberry Pi Picos, I'm like, eh. I was getting my ass kicked with the Arduino, which is C++, so I'll take a Python break. Ooh, look, it's GD script. It's just Python. Instead of functions start with def, they start with functions. Oh, wow. Oh, so A what system? Have you got a locomotion system? A logic motion system? I'm sorry, I'm new. A what system? Someone. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yep, absolutely. Oh, this is my enemy state machine. So, like my player state machine. The game. Gameplay. All right. So dialogue, health. All right, scripts. I need scenes. We're gonna make this bigger. So I do have a player state machine. So it's funny. Like I said before, I don't know how to go small. So the first thing I learned how to do was UI. And I love Jackie Code's reaction because I was like, hey, I think my menus it's kind of boring. What do you think? And she's like, oh my god, that's not a game jam menu. What the hell? So like I started with all of the hard stuff. So I went from UI to player state machine. I've never used the basic character script that that Godot offers. I've always started with a player state machine. Player health always belongs to player rather than individual stats, but all your states have access to it. Oh, that's some nice. I actually bought them, so it wasn't me. If I didn't try to add some things to my enemy, I would show you. Yes, eventually the health is definitely going to become modular and in its own thing. Yes, I absolutely I have a note of that. But I'm so ready to take a break if I don't get the camera fixed and the health issue fixed. I can't send this up for just a small update to the game so I can take a break and go build a humanoid because I am going crazy without my human. Can I run the game? I might be able to run the game. There might be a couple of bugs in it. Yep, that's what I thought. That's gotta be 100 because I set it at 100. It's still at 100 up there. What is going on? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do Control K. That's all. Missing it now. Well, oh wait, I don't need to do. I need Control K. I just need to get rid of that one. And then we need to do this up to 100. 100, not 1,000. Alright. So far, so good. Let's see if I break. We also have a sort of an audio manager. Yeah. I also got controller support 90% working. So I have credits. Why does it do that? Whoops, wrong button. I still have a hiccup every once in a while when I use the controller and switch back. I think they're getting both. So this is literally the only menu that I know how to build. I got, and the same for graphics. You can change. I still have to figure out this bug, but it's not working. It does sort of work in window mode. Oh, guess it doesn't. Oh, that one did. Controls, which they all work. So you can literally change them to any keys you want. I still have to add the ability to do that with controllers. I have the little controller buttons. If there's actually going to be speaking words, there's going to be subtitles. I haven't decided on that. I put this in there just in case, but I was worried about scroll creep. All right, so I've got, this is the only way I know how, and there's a, you like the UI? Thank you. But this is all I know, so I find this to be a bit boring. Everybody else tell me it's a bit over the top. So let's go here and then start. Enemies are a little slow. I still have to add a little bit of things here and there. I just want to take a break. I should probably make this full screen. I need to move the camera over because, like, it needs to be centered. Oh, thank you. I've literally been at game dev since Pirate Software's last game jam. Ah, thank you. Oops, gotta pay attention. Yeah. That's one of the other things I have to do. I have to add health, and then I have to add the ability to change the camera. Get the camera more centered, but I mean, you can go back and forth through the levels. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I can literally, and I've got to change this to press up. But you can go back and do all of that. There's the enemies respawn, everything. Got a little bit of a camera issue here. Because that's where it's supposed to be. Oh no, there's going to be ads in a minute. And then I have a bit of a collision issue too that I have to figure out. Like, I'm not standing on anything. I'm supposed to drop. I got to figure that out. Absolutely. Why didn't you? I don't have any grass right here. I just noticed that. And there's 2 boars in that right now. And I've got to figure out what that is. And I have the ability to yeet a board. Not in this level, but in the next level. Like, I'm not standing on anything. I shouldn't be able to... The attacks are going to be split into 2s. You're going to learn attack... You're going to learn attack 1 in the first town. Yeah, yeah. You're going to learn the first part of the attack in the first town that you go into, which I haven't built yet. Then the second attack you'll learn at another time. And we are in ads. So I'm just gonna hold off on ads for a little bit. And how's everybody's Friday doing? Oh. Well, I am playing the game. I just wanted to continue showing, but I wasn't sure if you had turbo or not, or didn't have any ads. So we can continue. I do have the ability to throw him in the air pretty high. So I just have to add a way to get health for now. I don't like the idea of the player getting health from the drops that the boars give, but I need just some type of way to add health. Okay, one of these boars should yeet, and he should go off screen. I gotta fix that bug. I want to kill you just because I can. Will you? That was interesting. I gotta check that collision shape. Come on, go up. Why are you? Normally I can get up this. What the hell? There we go. Got a coyote jump it. Oh, dang it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oops. Oops, I landed on him. So right now, the only way you can survive this game is if you make it to the next level. You can get the your health will restart at the level. Oh, thank you. I have to continue this level. And that's the end for now. Well, thank you. Just 1 second. I need to put in a password. Sorry about that. And my music ended at the same time as I muted the stream. Why is that? I have no idea. Alright. You'll have extra space. I can't wait to see where this goes next. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. This is my first. Honestly, I'm throwing this together going, okay, how did I want it to go at the beginning? I wanted this, and this. Okay, well, I'll start here. And this doesn't quite work because I need this. And then this doesn't work because I need this. And this doesn't work because I need this. And I just trying to go around. Trying to figure. Hi, I'm still very new to streaming. I apologize. So, when the boar hits you, of course, it's going to take your health. The drops that the boar does for your hunger. Your hunger is on a time limit. I think it drops every 5 seconds or something like that to keep you from dying or turning into the beast. We can just literally, I'm going to turn down the volume and then we're going to bloop bloop. So every 5 seconds or so, your time, the health, your hunger bar will go down, and that's what the food drops are for from when you kill the boars. And all you're doing is literally trying to eat. What does being a beast do? Being a beast, you lose the game. When you turn into a beast, you lose the game. And you just have to start over. It actually, I haven't figured out how to actually end in the game. It'll just literally start you over at the level that you are, or we're currently in. So, all of the boars that are in the game at some point were people. That's the little dark twist at the end. So feed the beast or you become the beast. Exactly. But when the beast hits you, it affects your health. So I gotta get some type of way to add health. And it's like, this game is far from being done. I still gotta add the dialogue. I still gotta add mid-level bosses, and then the big boss, which is the warlock who cursed you. Yeah, that's this little slick twist when you hit that's the. What about what regen boost? What about a? Oh, it did end it. Sweet. A long pig? A long pig? Oh, what? I missed something. What about a small regen boost after eating? We could do that. But see, the pigs, the black ones hit for 30. Human meat. No, not human meat. Need the meat. Exactly, you need the meat. I mean, I don't personally need the meat because I'm a vegetarian. I'm not all about that meat, but I thought it was funny. And so, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm turning into a degen. I'm turning into a degen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't mind me. It's almost 8 o'clock. Oh my god, it's almost 8 o'clock. Dinner will be ready soon, and then I'll have to go. Don't worry, you're also a vegetarian? Absolutely. Ah. When I was young, I told my parents that if I was a dinosaur, I'd be a lick-a-lot-of-puss. Um, it didn't go over smoothly. I thought it was funny, but it didn't go over as smooth as I thought it was. Yeah. Uh, I'm very, very laid back, by the way. You probably can't offend me. I grew up in. That's a fake Pokemon. it, if it was a dinosaur, I don't know. Uh, but I just gotta find some. Not true. I can offend by. That's not funny. That's not funny. You're right. You can't. Well, that's not offend. That's not offend. That's just. That's best poke I've ever heard. That's not offend. It's just showing me some competition. There's nothing I can do after that. I know you're baiting me. I know you're baiting me, and it's okay. I'm 40, grew up in the 90s. Peer pressure is a thing. And I've got adult money finally. Which Hero's probably on right now because it's like 8 o'clock and I'm probably missing a stream as we speak. Oh, here I have my last bits. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Wait, is Hero not on right now? What the heck? Hey, Saul. How are you? I was thinking Hero is not on. Coding with Strangers is not on right now, so yeah, finally making adult money. That hits close to home. It's Friday. Nobody see coding on a random website right now. Oh, that sounds fun. Considering I was just in the back of a garbage truck because one of the hydraulic lines busted, and it was like halfway filled with garbage and then hydraulic oil and ugh. What would if I okay? What I would really like is, yeah, I'm a garbage truck mechanic. I need the way I want it in the when the game is finished is, of course, you can buy health potions in town because duh. I want little like shops around the areas, like a traveling store that you can buy health potions from. I also want health into a slow region would be really cool. The only thing I'm worried about the slow region, which I'm definitely willing to do. Willing to do is the boars hit, all of everything hits for hard. I'm still working on the balance. You can cap tag team fights where you can X actor for health potion hits. So how about if station is greater than 90 foot a slow region? There's, but see, if that is station, blah, if your hunger is oh, wait, that, I don't think that is the correct Discord. Hold on just 1 second. Is the opposite of hunger? Really? Really? It's the opposite? Let me see. Let's get... Oh! Big yawn. Big scary yawn from... I caught that at the tail end. Join the hive mind. Let's... Whoops. Whoa. Where'd it go? Why aren't you moving? Come on, move. How would that work? Because all of my beasts hit for hard because they have don't know if it's the opposite, but it's cool. There is the Discord. How can we... well, the idea is not to get too hit often. Exactly. There are times where you're going to be surrounded. Like, there's been times where you're just surrounded by beasts, and you can't, technically. How would a cap recover work the amount? Recover about work. It's just... And you turn into a beast. Yes. But if you just die, you die and you restart the level. Correct? Although the beast was another game tasty. Oh, okay. So like yes, I definitely need a way of creating health when you're out and about. And the only way I can think of that now, because I don't have the town and I don't have the inventory and I don't have all these other little things, that a potion drop with the food drop, like a 50-50, so it's even. I think a regen would be a good match. A bandage? Welcome in, Stone. How are you? Well, we're trying to figure out how to implement a bandage. Because I definitely need a bandage. A boarskin bandage? No, boarskin bandage. We're not going to turn them into leather. That is a very, very good idea. Really so. I'm gonna break it again. So let's do regen. If you're yeah, I made it a little more difficult to break. P.S. Everybody, because I don't like the idea of getting bits for you to talk to me. TTS is channel points and it's 50. Test away. Test away. Emotes are the easiest way to test it because I have not figured out a way for speaker bot to skip emotes no matter what I try. So emotes are the easiest way. Go at it. At one time in the stream, TTS was everybody. Whether you added at somebody or you were talking to me, it just became a mess when I was actually trying to learn something. It got very frustrating for a few people in my chat. So I had to give it to channel points. I made it small enough where you're in here 50 points isn't gonna be long.
Does this work? Should I say or should I go now?
It works. Alright, so for the ability for the player to gradually make health, that means I have to move still cannot. I completely understand not being able to type nowhere. Well, that just means that I am going to have to build a I'm going to have to build the health and the hunger as their own, what's the word am I looking for? Their own system. You do have to move. You have to move nothing with a regen check. Really? You got an idea? Which is going to be horrible is you're going to have the idea, we're going to get started, and then I'm going to have to end stream because I have to be up at 4 a.m. That's going to suck. But you guys can hit me up in my, with every drop of hunger, some percent health plus 1. Oh, kinda hacky, but throw in a callback with the timer. Have the timer run. This is less than 70 or whatever you choose for every second covered until unit's health. I'm sorry, you're not kidnapping me tonight. Not happening. 4 a.m. and I have to turn a wrench. Oh, I won't even need a timer? Nice.
My sprinkler goes like this.
But it's here. When are your sprinkler going to go back? Sprinkler. And
my sprinkler goes like this and comes back like t t t t t t t t t t t t t t t t t t t.
All right, you guys. I am going to write down this mechanic, and then we're going to have to raid out because it is dinner time. I want to hang out with my family. If it's sleepy. You wanna? I have no idea. So, a region.
Fami LLY.
A region of health. And then fix the camera. And I will be back on stream tomorrow, probably.
Why you wanna make me cry? We family too, cos.
I don't know these much what. But yeah.
Please don't leave, please.
I have to. I just so my daughter was at her mother's house. It's my weekend. It's dinner time. It's time to hang out with the family. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Protest. Do not leave again. Do not leave.
I'm leaving. You can protest all you want. So let's find somebody to raid. Because I want kisses and hugs from my girlfriend. Let's see. Solar is playing Undertale. Oh, yep, we can play dungeons. Have you guys been into the Dungeon Mans? I have a rated Gypsy. Gypsy. I can never say his name. Damn, there's nobody. So, but here's the thing. So we can raid Solar. We have 12 feet up. Oh, you know what? She raided me with oh, but she's playing a game. Do we want to watch game or game dev?
Jitspo.
Jitspo. Oops. We can do Whitechapel. But I would like to raid somebody who I haven't raided before. And I think Play Dungeon Man is going to be it. Well, we can do Gypso. I'm too invested in your health code now. I'm sorry. It's family time. And we spent most of the chat reminiscing of the good old times of the late 80s, early 90s, and down south sweet tea. Just had it on. I was sitting down another stream for the last 2 hours. Yeah. It sounds like 12 Feet Up is ending. Make sure he's not raiding me. Open. And then the 6. So who Well, 12 Feet Up is not leaving. Game forgotten. Your stream is more interesting. Thank you. We're gonna go someone I haven't. Whoever has the least viewers. Well, 12 Feet Up is the least viewers. Up. Gamings is. Who? ODATNURD. Who is? 2 viewers? Absolutely. this is who we are going to raid. 2 viewers, absolutely. Y'all show him some love. I don't know him, so we are going to go here and see what he is all about. I love finding channels that I've never been in before. What? Whoops. I fucked that up. I fucked that up. Sorry, y'all. I fucked that up. Alright, we have our raid. Well, let's go see what he's all about. I'm going to unmute this. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. See you guys tomorrow, 2 o'clock Pacific Northwest. PWN, Pacific Northwest time. See you guys later.